Question number 1. The aim of value engineering. The term value refers to options: manufacturing cost of the product, selling price of the product, total cost of the product, utility of the product. The term value refers to the utility of the product. So aim of value engineering is to reduce the cost, manufacturing cost of the product. It is mainly to reduce the cost as well as to prevent the cost. But the value refers to the utility of the product. So value analysis is originated from Second World War due to the shortage of essential material. Lawrence D. Miles was the first to develop the value analysis. Value analysis is an organized creative approach which has as its objective effective identification of unnecessary cost. The unnecessary cost present in the product is eliminated using the value analysis technique. Okay, value can be of 4 types: use value, esteem value, cost value and exchange value. Next question: consider the following terms used to study the functions of the material. For options: use value, esteem value, exchange value, scrap value. Which of these are used to identify in the value engineering approach? In the value engineering approach, use value, esteem value, exchange value is used. Scrap value is not present. Okay. Use value, cost value, esteem value, exchange value. 4 values are there. The scrap value is not there. So the 4 is not there. 1, 2, 3 is the answer. So answer is C. So there are 4 types of value. The use value. The use value refers to the value of functions. Okay, value of functions of that product. Then esteem value refers to the qualities and appearances of the product, and cost value refers to the sum of labor cost, material cost and overheads required to make the product, and exchange value refers to the price that a customer will offer. Okay, use value, that value of functions. Esteem value, appearance or qualities. Cost value, addition of material cost plus labor cost plus variable overheads. Exchange value, the price that a customer will offer is the exchange value. So the scrap value is not there, so option is C. Then the value analysis is value is equal to function by cost or performance by cost. So the definition for value analysis is function by cost or performance by cost. So based on the classifications, value is defined as a minimum money which has to be expended in purchasing or manufacturing a product to create the appropriate use or extreme factors. So value is not inherent in a product. Value can change from time to time. It can be measured only by comparison with other products which perform the same function. Value is the relationship between what someone wants and what he is willing to pay it. In fact, the heart of value analysis is functional approach. Value is equal to function by cost or performance by cost. Next question: value engineering, important consideration is given to cost reduction, profit maximization, functional concept, customer satisfaction. So option A is correct. Profit maximization is not an appropriate answer. Function concept is not there, and customer satisfaction is not. Customer satisfaction regards to quality. So answer is A. Who is named the father of value analysis? Lawrence D. Miles is named the father of value analysis. So answer is A. Value analysis is normally applied to, it can be applied to new products, and it can be applied to old products, and it can be applied to future products. So both A and B. So it can be applied to new products as well as it can be applied to old products. So answer is D. Which job plan basis backbone are mostly preferred by value engineering? So value engineering consists of the following steps. So 3 major categories are blasting, creating and refining. So in the blasting step, you have to identify the product. So identify the product, that is The value analysis have to be carried out for this product. Then second step is collect information. Then the relevant information in relation with the product is collected. Then define functions. So this is the identification of the product is an important step. And the third one is define functions. You have to define different functions of the product. Okay. So different functions like that is, it should perform better, it should run safely, like that. These are all the functions. Okay, the verbs are called the functions. Then the second large category is creating. Then you have to create different alternatives for this product. Then next step is critically evaluate alternatives. You have to evaluate all the alternatives in terms of cost, in terms of break even point, or in any other term. You have to analyze the alternatives. Then you have to develop the best alternative. You have to choose the best alternative. Then you have to implement the alternative. The most important step is identification. Identification is a backbone for value engineering. Function is a purpose for which the product is made. Control, change, these are called the functions. The term value in value engineering refers to total cost of the product, selling price of the product, utility of the product, manufactured cost of the product. So value refers to the utility of the product. Answer is C. Value engineering aims at finding out the depreciation value of a product. So it does not aim at finding the depreciation value. Okay. So answer A is not correct. Then B, major functions of the item and accomplishing the same at least cost without change in quality. So answer B is correct. Okay. Answer C, resale value of the product. So it is not concerned with resale value of the product. It is not concerned with break even point. So answer is B. So value engineering aims at finding the major function of the item and accomplishing the same at least cost without change in quality. The cost reduction technique in comparison to the worth of the product is known as, so it is not reverse engineering. It is not reverse engineering. Then value engineering. Answer is B. It is not material engineering. It is not quality engineering. Cost reduction technique in comparison to the worth of the product is value engineering. Value analysis examines the design of every component, the method of manufacturing, the material used, all of the above. The value engineering examines all of the above: design of every component, method of manufacturing, and material used. So answer is D. Value can be defined as a combination of efficiency, quality, service, and price. So answer is A, which ensures ultimate economy and satisfaction of the customer. Answer is A. So value can be defined as a combination of efficiency, quality, service, and price. Answer is A. The price paid by the buyer is the use value. Okay, we have studied 4 types of value. First one, cost value. Cost value is a summation of direct material cost, labor cost plus overhead expenses. Use value, that is it represents the value of functions. And esteem value, it regards to quality and appearances. Exchange value, price that a customer will offer. So the answer is, that is use value. Okay. The cost incurred by the manufacturer beyond the use value is called, and that is esteem value. 13. The answer is B. The cost incurred by the customer beyond the use value is called esteem value. The process by which a product is made within the organization or bought from the contractor is called it is not the value analysis, it is not the budget analysis, it is a make or buy decision. So process by which a product is made within the organization, it can be make or it can be buy. So make or buy decision. Okay. So sometime for example, bolts and nuts. So bolt and nuts, for making a bolt, the cost may be more, but buying a bolt from a vendor, the cost may be less. Like that, similar, such a smaller shaft, some smaller mechanical components, for example carburetors and piston rings and different components in car manufacturers buy from the outside and only they assemble the products in their assembly line. So you have to make or buy decision. So the process by which a product is made within the organization or bought from the contractor is called make or buy decision. The analysis which is not used in the make or buy decision is simple cost analysis used in make or buy decision, economic analysis used in make or buy decision, break even analysis used in make or buy decision, queuing analysis is not used. Okay, simple cost analysis, economic analysis is the inventory control analysis, break even analysis is also carried out, queuing analysis is not used in make or buy decision, not used. So answer is D. So A, B, C are used, and the queuing analysis is not used. So answer is D. A car manufacturer can buy a spark plug at a cost of rupees 800 from a vendor. If the same item is made by the company, it will incur a material cost of rupees 200, labor cost of rupees 200, variable overheads rupees 100 per unit. The fixed cost is rupees 4 lakhs and the demand is 1000 units. Thus the company will make or buy. Okay, so you have to make 1000 components. Okay, 1000 components. So if you make the total cost is equal to material cost plus labor cost plus variable overheads plus fixed cost. So variable cost is equal to material cost plus labor cost plus overheads. So material cost is rupees 200 per product. So rupees 200 into 1000, it is 2 lakhs. Labor cost is rupees 200 per product. So rupees 200 into 1000, 2 lakhs. And overheads is rupees 100 per unit. So 100 into 1000, which is 1 lakh. So totally it is 5 lakhs. And fixed cost is 4 lakhs, totally 9 lakhs. Okay. But if the spark plug is buy from a manufacturer, buy from a vendor, it is rupees 800 per product. So rupees 800 into 1000, it is rupees 8 lakhs. So in the make decision, the cost is 9 lakhs, but in the buy decision, the cost is 8 lakhs. So the variable cost is equal to material cost plus labor cost plus overheads. Material cost is 1000 components into 200, 1000 components, labor cost is 1000 components into 200, overheads 1000 components into 100. So totally 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh, totally 5 lakhs. Total cost equal to fixed cost plus variable cost 4 lakhs plus 5 lakhs, which is 9 lakhs. Fixed cost is 4 lakhs. So totally 9 lakhs. Buy decision, the cost of the product is 800, demand is 1000, so totally 8 lakhs. So buy decision is 1 lakh less than the make decision. So therefore buy decision is preferred. So the answer is B. So you have to buy from the vendor. So next topic, interest formulas. The interest formula which is used to calculate future worth. Future worth is, so F equal to P into I 1 plus I power n. Okay, the answer is D. The interest formula which is used where F is equal to future worth, P equal to present worth, I is interest rate, compound interest rate, n is the number of years. So F equal to P into 1 plus I power n. This is a formula used to calculate the future worth. The interest formula which is used to calculate present worth is answer D. P equal to F by 1 plus I power n. There is the same formula. So P by F by, so P equal to F by 1 plus I power n. So P equal to F by 1 plus I power n. So answer is D. The principal amount is rupees 1000 and the compound interest rate is 15%. The future amount at the end of the first year will be, that is P equal to 1000, interest rate is 15. So P equal to 1000, interest rate is 15 and 1 year, at the end of 1 year, so the amount is 1150. So answer is C. So future principal amount is 1000 and the future rate is, interest rate is 15. Interest rate is 15, so 0.15 power 1. So this is equal to 1150. The future amount is future amount at the end of the first year is 1150